Yes people, what's good and welcome back to the channel guys. So it is done, yeah, all Aquascape is out, all the rocks are gone. New custom Aquascape from Reef Tank Aquascapes in. Now I lost a colony whilst I was away on holiday guys, kind of bummed about that, but still everything else is doing well. I think the tank had way too many nitrates or too much nitrates, and a lot of my prize corals, like my pinks in my coral ranges, has just browned out. Yeah, kind of peed about that, but the Aquascape guys looks really good. I mean, you know, the LPS that's down here and all that's about to change. And what I'm going to do is, in fact, I've already done it. I've already placed some Dr. Tim's in there, so the tank is technically cycled. So I already have diatoms growing on the Rockscape already. Yeah, and the good thing is my NO3 is about 1 ppm, and then my PO4 is 0.04. So yeah, all good so far. The polyps on all the corals are nice and out. Everything looks all right. So what I did was, all the corals that I wanted to keep, that I know will color up very nicely, literally fragged them. Everything else, whoever came to the flat to get coral frags, yeah, safe, you're welcome. It was free. The massive coral I had on the right hand side of the Aquascape, yeah, that's gone to a good home guys. So yeah, big things to come, yeah, this year for this Aquascape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build on all this area here with various colors of acropora, and show my nutrients remain at least my nitrates below 2, my PO4 below 0.05 and above 0.01, so that sweet spot there, keep it really tight. And yeah, so I have my MP10s on either side, giving a nice cross flow kind of pattern. Yeah, and I've got my Neros at the back here. Yeah, currently those are really low, yeah, because the sand bed's still, you know, going through that mini cycle that the tank is going through. So fish are okay. I've got 2 wrasses in there, and I've got my 2 clownfish and a lawnmower blending. So I'm not be adding any more barlow to this. And the thing about this, Dr. Tim said that you shouldn't feed too much, so I'm just taking it easy, feed them once a day. I'm not doing too much frozen, I'm doing more flake food, just to ensure my nutrients are, you know, within those ranges guys. So I know what you guys will say, why did I change up the Aquascape? Guys, it was time. This tank was like full. The corals were touching the glass. There was no space for the fish to swim. You got all that negative space, you got all that potential. Yeah, so all this negative space there underneath it, I'm gonna try to keep. Hopefully I want to find space for this on the sand bed, or you know, get a clam or something. It's actually pooping there. Yeah, this one here, I'm keeping that as well, so that'll be more central. So I'll find another spot for that high up on the rock surface here. And yeah, just allow the tank to do its thing. I mean, yeah, you can't complain. Yeah, just a bit of glue on that. I turned my lights down as well because those are new frags, and yeah, all the polyps are out. Yeah, and I just fragged little pieces of what I wanted to keep and then nurture them, so it feels really good starting from scratch. And also, yeah, I'm still dosing ATI Essentials Pro, but I'm not doing 1 ml, I'm doing 0.3 ml of alkalinity and calcium. That's part 1 and part 2, and my alkalinity and calcium have been steady. So these corals are still pulling in alkalinity and calcium and all the other good stuff, so that's a good sign. So a lot more blending. Yeah, I'm counting on this little guy here to, you know, munch away at the algae when it comes on here as well. Yeah, and what I might do as well, if I see there's too much algae in the system, I may use some rubber phos to kind of like help sort that out. But you know what, let nature do its thing. If the algae becomes you know wispy algae and all that, hair algae and that, let it do its thing. Yeah, no one knows better than Mother Nature. Yeah, let the tank, you know, go through its mini cycle, because it's inevitable that some form of algae and diatoms will, you know, grow on the rock, because you can actually see, you know, some form of algae growing on the rocks here already, which is cool. I don't mind guys, as long as my ammonia and nitrites are low, which they are, and yeah, the tank will be doing fine. I am actually doing water changes on this already, yeah, because the bacteria will be on the sand bed and on the rock, not in the water column. Yeah, so all good. Right guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in a bit.